Yep, you too, buddy. Hey guys, Bunny here, and welcome to Dead Space Remake, Chapter 1. I'm going to be uploading these videos in chapters, so we've got a total of 12 chapters to get through, all about an hour long. Yeah. Here we go, USG Ishimura. We got Isaac, we got Daniels, we got, I didn't have enough time to look at, like, any of that.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here.
Oh my God,
I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
Boom.
Just 7.
I can move.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
Isaac is
An independent miner.
older than I thought he was.
Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams set up for life.
Look, I thought he looked younger than this in 2.
Where is she?
Maybe it was just because it was lower polygons. I don't know.
There.
Fun fact, I haven't played Dead Space 1. Only 2 and 3.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I played 3.
Computer analyst.
I didn't finish 3. I did finish 3, but the last time I played 3, I didn't finish it. I played it for a little bit
Want to work in the big
with
leagues.
Ched,
You have to play ball.
probably a year or 2 ago.
Sir.
I haven't played Dead Space 2 since high school though, so that'd be
USG Ishimura.
At
This is
least
the
10
emergency
years,
ignition
maybe
of
like
USG
12
company
years.
Responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is a USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
Who's her voice actor? I recognize her voice actor. No, wait.
Sounds like their communication array is busted.
Was she not talking? Is
Maybe,
Johnston the voice actor I
broken
recognize?
decoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time.
No,
to catch
Daniels
up.
is the one that unless
Yeah.
they're both the same voice. They sound similar.
Jen,
Maybe I don't
Johnson,
recognize them.
Take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. There's a go.
I'm losing control. Fuck! We're off course!
Daniels!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit! We're coming in too
Yeah.
hot. It's gonna
Uh-oh.
smash us into the hull. Chest! Aim for that emergency stabilizer.
This
There,
game's
the blue
quick
light.
time
It might slow us down.
function
Got it.
is definitely gonna screw me up at least once. Also, I'm worried my computer's gonna crash. CPU's been running a bit hot lately. Well, actually it hasn't, but it's been crashing at lower temperatures recently. I don't know what that's about.
Everyone okay?
And the fact that that's happening makes me think
Oh, there.
correct.
Hey, Johnston. You alright?
No, I won't. I'm gonna have to play this on low. I just got a new graphics card too. Oh, that changed. Did you see that? But the background just like changed completely when I did that.
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit.
That is 70 frames. Excuse me? You are capped to 60, my dude.
With an
But it
broken neck,
just
or worse.
less frames being
call
able
them
to be pushed
stabilizer.
now.
Gotta always read
No,
the
it's still going up.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
And let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
To me, a fire would be the easiest problem to solve in a sci-fi spaceship, right? If there's a fire, wouldn't you immediately seal and vent the area if there's no people there, and then the fire's gone immediately? Or do you have to check to make sure there's no... I don't know. Now, there's gotta be... Wait, I can talk to you, right?
Hello? Where is everybody? Shit must have heard that.
Can't talk to you? Why not? Can I go? Oh, oh. E. Per your request, here's what we could find on the specialist they've sent to the repair mission. Wait, why do we have a letter that's like talking about us? That feels like you shouldn't be sending that to the people you're talking about. You're alright, we're really cool people, very smart. I'm assuming that's the fire you just spoke of. Can't touch that, good to know. I'm coming, Chen, calm down. I'm looking for lore and also Easter eggs. There's none. It'd help if I could run. Do I hold space to run? I feel like I hold space to run like Gears of War. Because you can't jump. No, space is stomp. Space is stomp for sure. It has to be left shift to run. I'm still dropping a bunch of frames. Let's hope it clears up.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
The sign? Oh, the Ishimura sign.
May as well get signed in.
Ooh, he like, he like tilts his back. That's really cool. Nothing in there. That's a cool trash compactor, I guess. Now apparently
to the USG Ishimura.
Isaac, whatever,
Synced.
didn't talk in the original.
Modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Why is it 100 frames? This is why it will crash in about an hour. I can promise you. Oh, I knew it was a button. Nothing's working yet, but it exists. Where did I get one of those?
Someone left in a hurry.
Is that German?
Where's the security detail?
A Japanese ship with German
There's nothing logged.
speakers.
No roster, no
I guess maybe they
power.
repeat each language spoken on the
For
ship.
God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Oh, nope, we didn't have our first crash yet.
Sitting on the floor here.
Upcoming scene contains depictions of graphic death. Nice. Is the thing on the floor blood? Doubt it. Why would there be blood here?
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker?
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
I don't have Optifine installed, I can't zoom.
Daniels, get those elevators.
There's something in here with us.
I don't know. Ooh. Why has he got a weird penis hand? Oh, he has the two. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to be doing something right now? Oh, I am. Oh, I am supposed to be doing something. Oh, shit. See ya. It's still dark. Turn my brightness down, but it's still dark. E. It's not F, it's E. Got him. Now, I want that warning up there because I know for a fact there is a scene with... someone floating. So, someone floating in the bathroom, let's say. Tied to something. And I'd prefer to know where that is if I'm editing a video. Because YouTube definitely won't allow that. Okay, first off, I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna see if I can change my graphics card settings to let me not have my computer crash. This will be fun. Have fun watching that, everyone. And I'll edit the video so you can actually see what really happened later. Frame rate issues fixed. It was an enhanced sync seems to fuck around with stuff, which is weird because every time I looked up why my frame rate was a bit buggy earlier, everyone was saying, oh, it's enhanced sync, you gotta turn that on because it makes the frames not look bad. And then it apparently made me crash constantly. So there's an item here. Oh, hang on. Wait, I can't crash. I can't stop that. Lambo cutter. Let's go. Yeah, so I don't know why my internet's... Okay, so right-click aim, right-click hold plus primary fire to primary to fire. Excuse me? Ooh, that turns on the map. Right-click and space to rotate. There we go. Aight. Oh, foot stomp. And punch. Aight. Good to know, good to know. Do I gotta... I can't see anything. Where's my cursor gone? Do I shoot that or do I punch it? Punch it. He didn't have any meat in him. I had too much meat in him. No items, just meat. Item. Or is it a trap? Kind of a trap, but not really.
Security request.
I could stream it at 720, which would lower the lag.
Right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off.
But
for God's sake, send help.
then it would record it in 720, so the upload to YouTube would be shitter. So I'm not sure what I want to do there. Is it gonna force me to use the health pack? Ooh, frame rate drop. Every time I enter an area, there's like a huge frame rate drop, which is weird because it seems pretty stable when it's not entering the area.
Isaac, Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere.
Data board missing, huh?
He's gone. Nothing I could do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew?
How the hell can they be the
We
crew?
need to get to
Look
the
at them.
bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
I wonder if that's a real camera. It would cost a
There's
lot
broken
more
tram car blocking the
video
tunnel,
and
straight
not
off the
give you
system.
that much
And
more.
the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it.
If it's
make sure
basically
there's power to the
scripted
repair
anyway,
systems.
the video would
And I think-
change and it would
I'm sure Nicole's
cost
okay.
more
She's
CPU
done,
and
right?
probably
She'll
GPU
do
to
the smart
run.
thing.
Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
I'm interested in that. I like to see what the devs will say about that, if they will say anything, if anyone asks them. Because I'm interested. Wait, I thought there was there. I thought that was a save, but this is a save. The UI is clearly developed for Xbox, well, for console. Again. Wait, do I need to go there? No, you go there. Cargo? I sure hope it does. Ooh, lag. How did I flip so far around? There's no crouch button. For some reason I thought there was a crouch button, but I think that was just you crouched when you Wait, is it implying that I should be not killing enemies? Are you alive? You feel alive. Yep. Is it implying that it expects me to shoot them and... or does it want me to stomp them? Like, dismember their limbs so they can't hurt me and then stomp them? Maybe. Arrow keys to navigate, alright. Maintenance bay or cargo hall storage? Let's go maintenance bay. I don't have to go here. Yes. There's a save point here. Does that mean it's important? Does that mean that this is quest?
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart.
But their head is a limb.
Those arms.
Is it not?
legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Definitely not the best way to do that. They have 4 arms and you can't shoot their tiny limbs in the center, so I assume they still hurt you when you de-arm them, right? I'm pretty sure this is quest shit. Just FYI, my drop frames went down by 5%. I don't want to do it. Look, it's gonna be a real hard watch. It's gonna be a real hard watch, but next time I stream, see the tiny arms, the little tiny arms? They have 2 little tiny arms in their chest. I don't remember them having the 2 little tiny arms in their chest in Dead Space 2. I don't know if that was just a thing in Dead Space 1, or if it did look like... There you are. Oh no, he's gonna get me. I missed. Oh, I can't shoot through that? That's fucked. Oh, reload. Do I need the elevator, or do I turn on the power? I'm I'm gonna use the elevator just to see. I don't know if this is a quest or if it's like something I need to come back for. Wait, the elevator was here. I take damage in all areas, their limbs act like their heads for damage. Yeah. I just there was a little echo a while ago that seemed to suggest that, well, not like it was a tutorial thing that was saying that conserve ammo by taking out their limbs. As in, like, maybe they just mean that that's the faster way to kill them. Maybe that's all they meant. Maybe that's all they meant. Who knows? But they did specifically say that shooting them in the head's useless because it doesn't kill them. But their head is a limb that you can remove the same as the rest of their limbs, so I'm assuming it still does headshot damage, just it's the same as limb damage. And it doesn't remove stuff, like, from their repertoire of damage against you. Like, it'll still do damage. So I'm not sure. The way that it was worded made me confused about my entire worldview on shooting Necromorphs. Oh, you're already here. You don't even have loot for me. Someone gonna spawn? I feel like someone's gonna spawn. We probably need the elevators, right? I guess that's an emergency light? Okay. Oh, hello. I assume I can extend my range on that, yeah? I was hoping to get him with one shot. But it looks like that's not gonna happen. Oh, it's dark. Oh, I would like a good light. Yeah, I'm assuming I had to take the elevator, right? Now that maintenance is unlocked. I need this light. Where? There? Missed it. Closer. Got him. Alright, let's assume we're all good. Oh, we got our rig finally. And we got our first node finally.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
I'm halfway done. Found a data board. Just gotta move the tram.
Okay, Daniels, watch that door.
Watch that door, Daniels. Come closer. Is that it? I guess so. Stop running! Okay, so I gotta install the data board. Why was that? Because that wasn't part of my quest line going here. So I'm assuming I had to do something else first. Hoping my internet stabilizes before the the stream ends and we actually get some good time viewing out of this. Buddy, you kind of cut off the cool moment from your friend over there. Like, he was doing something sick over back that way, and you were like, oh, it's my time in the light, and ran in front of him. Bit of a dick move there, buddy. I have seen that thing. And so for some reason, I wasn't expecting it, but it didn't spook me. Whoops, X is what I meant to click. That is the right area. I think I'm done here. I think I've got everything I can get. Use the map screen to check important locations and objectives. Navigation's a bit funky. Do I right click? How do I, it's the arrow keys again, isn't it? Yep, cool, good to know. I'm gonna be saving. Where do I install the data board? Out there? That could be why it's lagging when it goes into areas, if it's not installed on the SSD. Also, my SSD might just be slow as fuck.
Damaged tram on track. Contact maintenance immediately.
Alright, so could I open this door before? Unsure. I didn't try it. That door's having a fucking party. Rip, buddy. What am I stuck on? Nothing came out of you. Something moving? What happened? This feels like a trap. I see an item. I would like to grab the item. Oh no, I think it's... Okay, it's the stasis module. I get it, I get it. Let's go! Okay, what do I do? It's right click. Is it Z for stasis? I reckon it's Z for stasis. C for stasis. Alright. That makes more sense, but I didn't think it was. I'm pretty sure I winged that. I think if I got any of the other thing, because it like does that triple slam thing. C to use space spec when I'm not right clicking. Cool, good to know. My worst memory of Dead Space is Dead Space 2. Final boss fight. I don't know if maybe I couldn't. Oh no. I'm scared of the dark. Bug up, how you doing? This is a terrible stream to tune into. Oh no. Yeah, so I don't know if I just didn't know where the nearest, I think it was bench. How do you change? I think you change your items around in the bench, right? And so every time I die, I would start back at the final boss and have none of the weapons required for the final boss. Like, I think I put my plasma cutter away for some reason. Why do you can't... Ooh. Hello there. And so I would just have to kill the Necromorph children constantly. And then die, because I didn't have the right tools to actually kill them properly. So I didn't have a plasma cutter, I didn't have enough ammo for the guns that I had on, and I couldn't change what I was doing, so I just had to like bare knuckle through it. For like a week after playing that game and finishing that game, I just hear the screams of the Necromorph children. Like, just in my ears while I was just like walking down the street, and it was terrifying. So never just replay the same stuff constantly, hearing the same audio, because you will hear it. Just around you constantly for a long time after it. A quick problem, like on the line, maybe. Maybe someone in the neighborhood's downloading a picobyte of hentai or something. We don't know.
Message
Picobyte? Is that correct? Doesn't sound correct.
Engineering. You got a stasis module.
You and I can, yeah, exactly 2 FPS. That's it. That's all we got.
Fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here.
Ghostbusters? Temple, I guess.
What happened to the autoloader?
Petabyte, that's
No
correct.
idea.
Picobyte's the small one.
Honestly,
Pico would
breaking
be...
down. I keep
Would a
hearing
picobyte just be a
down in the
bit?
gears where no one could be. You know? I know.
No, it can't be a bit, because a bit is 1/8 of a byte.
Prepare
It'd be a nibble.
online. Loading system reinitialized.
But isn't half a byte a nibble? Is that...
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
I'm the repair technician. God. This is gonna open. Like, I'm out of space. Alright. Like, I'll take it. Claw, disengaged. Got me. Big bite. Yeah, big bite. A chomp, if you will. You want to calm down there, buddy? That somehow worked. Ta-da. I wouldn't have used 6, would I? Guess I did. Wait, why did you disengage? I thought you were fine.
Error. Right loader claw disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader.
Are you gonna give me a tip now?
This should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carrier's down here.
Do I gotta do it to both right now? No, it doesn't need it. Okay, cool.
Left loader claw engaged.
I can play 7 Days to Die without turning it on windowed mode, because otherwise it'll crash now. There ain't a lot of hentai. It's absolutely insane how many weeps live in my area. Right in the crotch. I'm so sorry about that, bud. Big jumper hand, exactly. ASG came around to check out my check out Australian internet.
Tram replacement complete.
Look, I don't want to say anything, but I
Got
am
it. The tram was jamming the
getting
whole
too
system.
much
I'm heading back to tram control.
kind of sort of
Should be
game
able to call you
cam
arrival
around.
directions.
Good. Just hurry.
Old mate,
I
you
keep
know?
hearing noises right under our feet.
Yeah, I'm around. You're right. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Alright. Wait, is he coming out? No, he's not coming out. Okay, I'm back here where we had our little panic attack. Does it ever explain his panic attack thing here? Like, is this the first states of the marker, or was he already mentally... Was he already a little bit fucked in the head before we started the game? And that's why the marker chose him. Although, he seems to be the least... Wait, we've already been here. He seems to be the least... oh, I'm going back to the trams. He seems to be the least, affected by the marker. At all times. Oh, I gotta go back through here? Ooh. That's kind of fucked, dude. You can't just spit on a guy like that. Least buy me dinner. Wait, so has KSG started doing hot tub streams yet? Because, like, I'd pay. No, wait, Amaranth doesn't do the... Amaranth does, like, the ASMR stuff, doesn't she?
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
Traham?
It's clear.
Why is en route... I thought en route was one... Is en route 2 words?
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
She does lots of stuff too. Fair enough, fair enough. I should have probably saved before I started that. I don't need... I'm saving way too often, actually. Maybe I should test out how little I need to save to get ready for hardcore. To get ready for hardcore mode.
But it seems operational.
No, not an ad. It says 60 seconds ad in progress. Maybe it's fucked up, though. Who knows?
We can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
I think if you're paying for Twitch Prime... No, I'll probably still get ads.
What? Protocol. Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm
Not
not
sure.
losing anyone else. We stick
Maybe
to
it's
procedure,
random.
We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Hammond's character visually reminds me of a really muscular version of, the guy from Fringe. Got a lot of laptop ads and Island Vacation ads. Interesting. Wait. Did I need to... No. Am I just going backwards? Return to Kellyan. I should pay more attention to the story. Was he here before? I guess so, because he didn't drop the loot when I punched him in the chest with my foot. You good? I heard there's some random encounters in this version of Dead Space. Like just random cool, scary shit that can happen to you and potentially no one else. To amp up the scare ratio a little bit more. Which is good. I think if you can, like, well instruct cinematics, like random cinematics and like random events that can still scare someone, I think that's ideal for scares, because if you play through a horror game twice and the second time you know where everything is, you're not going to be scared by it anymore. Come back here, I want to shoot you. Could I have shot him? I'm actually interested in that now. I wonder if I could have just killed him. Or if I would have like accidentally missed, basically, like my bullets wouldn't have hit, even though I probably would have accidentally missed, even if that wasn't the case, but we'll see. Is that the guy? I don't know if that's the guy I was just fighting.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Imagine a world where resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Wait, hang on. Did I misread that? Is that... No, I read that correctly. That's just our world. Other than ice. Ice is pretty easy to come by. So the Ishimura is hell-bent on stealing from all the other worlds to... It's interesting that this place seems to be Earth's... Like, this world seems to be Earth-centric, even though most people seem to live outside Earth, right? Like, in Dead Space 3, Isaac's not living in Earth. Is he? Or is that what Earth looks like? I feel like it was a different planet, but maybe it was Earth. Sausage full. Did they add these scenes? Were these scenes in the original?
What have you got in you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
What? Not me. I'm trying. Goes to know.
Singularity core.
Go!
Is that? Are they intentionally destroying the Singularity Core? Jesus, fuck. Pretty lucky that I exploded out of the vehicle sideways instead of backwards and fell straight to my death. That would have been terrible. But yeah, are they targeting the Singularity Core because they know what a Singularity Core is for? Or...
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too.
Is the Singularity Core attracting them for some other reason? Like, is it just because it's energy and they're hungry?
Home. We're trapped.
No.
They seem to be like
two good people for
just
nothing.
hungry for flesh. They're like a
What about the command
flood
computer?
mind situation almost.
Locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
This is the new one, yes. It's on low graphics though, but I could probably turn it up now that my frame rate issue's fixed.
Status deceased?
Because it was pushing as many frames as it possibly could, which was really good when my computer
You're
crashes
closer to
at
medical. You
high
can double back
temperatures.
and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we...
With this code, what happened? Chen, is that you?
Chen?
Hammond, run!
I've seen this bit before. I haven't actually played Dead Space, but I have seen this bit before. I don't know if this was in the original Dead Space or not. Or if it was an added video. I'm sad that I saw it, because it's kind of a cool reveal and I didn't know about it previously. Yeet. Oh, this is an elevator? I thought I was looking through tunnels. Whoa! That's potentially an accidental bug, but it fixes if you stop, so that's interesting. Alright, where are we now? Wait, hang on, does suitcases have shit in them? I guess not. I don't know why I'd got 2 items out of that, that's all. I'm sorry. I need your buddy for science. Nothing. Oh, it's a store. I thought that was just like... Alright. Bonus content. Oh yeah, I got some bonus stuff. The Lone Survivor, the Bloody Suit, the Infested Suit, Sanctified Suit. Okay, I can't buy nodes, so I may as well. You know what? No, this is a stupid idea. No, you know what? I'm selling some of those. Should I choose one of these cool suits? This is just the same suit, but with lots of blood on it, right? Is that right? Kind of, but it looks like they've got more bones in the exoskeleton than the other one, right? Am I wrong about that? Okay, we'll keep that. Love me a good suit covered in blood. That's how you know that you're a hot man, right? Like that's how Mandalorian does it. That's how Will Witcher does it. I think that's just how it works. Oh, Rise to the Bench as well. See, I could have skipped that save earlier. There was no reason for me to save there. I'm just gonna go straight for the plasma cutter to full. Can I get that damage immediately? No, Jason, no detected. The answer to that is no. I might grab the damage buff. Yeah, we haven't seen an episode of Last of Us with Joel covered in blood yet. So he's already hot, man, because he already played the Mandalorian. So we just need a few more. We just need one covered in gut situation, and then he's already hot, man. So he'll just be hotter, man, I guess. How does that work if you're already attractive? Do you lose points, or is it like a bonus situation? You know. Kinesis module? This looks like a kinesis module. It's a bonus, you're right. Intensive care.